Recently, I quit my job. I don't know if you guys feel this way, but sometimes you feel unappreciated or that, you've outgrown your position. I don't know. I guess I'm just too old to be farting on pizzas. So I got fired from Mr. Gaddy's, but that's fine. I don't care. Customers are idiots anyways. There's a guy that called in and he was like ordering his pizzas, and then at the end of the call he's like, "Hey man, would it be crazy if I made them extra large?" I'm like, "I don't know, sir. I've only known you for 45 seconds. This could be the craziest thing you've ever done." Maybe he was just trying to win a bet with his wife. He's like, "You see, Linda, I'm not the one that's crazy." His wife's like duct taped to a chair. I don't know. I hate stupid customers. I don't know. I can't stand it. I was at Chick-fil-A the other day, and some lady was in front of me, and she's like, "Is your soup homemade?" She asked the cashiers, and the guy's like, "Yeah, it's homemade." I would have follow-up questions like, "Who's home? Take me to this house." Like, Jesus Christ. Unless the guy lives there. "Yeah, it's homemade. I live here under this counter. I sleep on a pile of stale bread." It's just, yeah. Forget the soup, lady. I got sandwiches to sell. My dad won't let me sleep unless I sell 100 sandwiches. Buy a sandwich and get the fuck out of here. Please, you're trespassing. Yeah, homemade soup Jesus, homemade soup. Yeah. My grandma makes the soup every day. My 80-year-old grandma makes the soup every day. She keeps it in a magical thermos. She goes to every single one of our 1,800 locations every night on a sleigh pulled by those annoying cows, and she slivers in through the fucking chimney, like Santa Claus in a moo-moo. Would you like to meet my grandma? Hey, grandma. Oh, wait. She's too busy defying logic. I don't know. Consumers are all idiots. This is the thing. Most of you are probably idiots. I'm sorry. This is the thing. If you're like, "Oh, I'm not an idiot," have you ever seen a reality show? Or Transformers on TNT? Those stupid commercials are for you. That's it. Fucking like that Febreze commercial, how they go in. I mean, if you're not familiar, Febreze goes into an abandoned house and sprays Febreze on a homeless man's backpack, and they bring in these blindfolded actors. Like, "What do you smell?" It's like, "Oh, it smells like somebody's baking a cake in here." It smells like a gentle breeze in a strawberry field. Are you sure we are indoors? How the hell does that trick you guys? Seriously. How could someone spray a pile of dead fish, and then bring someone's like, it smells beautiful, like children's laughter. It smells like my parents getting back together. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's ridiculous. They're selling shit to you. You don't even complain. I don't know. I like the old infomercials. Back when I was a drunken bachelor at 4 a.m. just watching. It's always just crazy stuff. It was like, "Oh, do you want to make your own candy apples at home?" Or I don't know. Or some guy just beating a can of tuna with a rock. "There must be a better way." I always like this lady that came in the commercials, and she's like, she couldn't cook pasta. It's like the magic pasta cooker or something, and she's trying to cook pasta, and she's dropping everything, and she's trying to stir the pot with her bare hands. She tries to pour the pasta in a paper plate, and it spills everywhere. Oh no! What kind of husband would tolerate linguine off the floor? There must be a better way. Thankfully, the magic pasta cooker saves her from third-degree burns and a life of being alone. One that's kind of like similar is I think it's called the perfect egg maker. It's like for some reason you can't boil an egg. Maybe you had recent head trauma. Or you're like 4 years old, you're trying to cook something for yourself and your parents are in custody somewhere. I don't know why you can't cook an egg. All right, but this is the commercial. Swear to God, it's like this lady, you know, she's trying to boil eggs, but she can't. She's like putting them like on a table and they roll off and they're falling on the floor and she's slipping. You know, she falls to the floor because she has too much like egg yolk in her hair. You know, and all of a sudden, it's really dramatic. You should see this commercial. It's really dramatic. It turns black and white. People are like pointing and laughing at her. You know, in the background, there's like a clown juggling eggs. Like in slow motion, just laughing at her too. Like if you can't cook an egg, like your mother or your family couldn't teach you like how to cook an egg. Like right now, there's a man in Russia teaching a bear how to ride a motorcycle. And you can't cook an egg? Like seriously? What's wrong with you? If you can't cook an egg, like I don't know, if any of you can't boil a fucking egg to perfection, just give up. Please give up. Just go to the Social Security office, you know, give them that what do you call it? That IQ test you took that morning. Show them how many fingers you lost slicing and dicing vegetables. Just collect a check and stay at home. And don't go out driving, please. I can't imagine someone that can't fucking cook macaroni out driving with a road map in one hand and a candy apple in the other.